This is Victor Yi for OSU Campus. I am going to be showing you a short demo presentation for Adobe Presenter today. The purpose of this demonstration is kind of prepare you and so you can see how the software kind of works and functions before you come in to eCampus and do your presentation. Now, as you can see, Adobe Presenter is a program that resides inside PowerPoint. There is a tab up here on the top here that once you click on will bring this up. One thing you need to make sure of before you record your presentation is that the PowerPoint is actually copied onto the computer's desktop or somewhere else on a computer's hard drive rather than recording on the USB drive. If you do record on the USB drive directly, some of the audio might not actually get recorded. So you want to be sure that you're actually recording on a PowerPoint that is stored on the hard drive. Now, when you're typically recording, you're probably going to be using a headset, and you want to use a USB microphone or headset. A USB headset or microphone will typically have the highest clarity of audio and the less amount of distortion. Now, once you have the USB headset or microphone plugged into the laptop, you want to make sure that is selected as the input for recording. So in Windows, you want to go into Control Panel and go down to Sounds, and also go into Sounds again, and this one will pop up. Now, under the tab that says Voice, you'll see under here it says Voice Recording, and there will be a drop-down box. You want to make sure that the USB headset that you have plugged in is selected. This will ensure that when you're recording, audio will actually be picking up from the headset rather than the computer's microphone or the laptop. Okay, once you have everything all set up with the microphone, the button you want to press is the record button. Pressing this will present this window. It will ask you to, speak the letters down here so it can kind of balance the level of your microphone. So go ahead and do that, and once you're done, you click OK, and it'll take you to this screen. You'll be presented with this box, which you can move around wherever you like to. It's more comfortable that you can see. And what you really want to be concerned is with this button, the record button here, and the previous and the next. Those are the three primary buttons that you'll probably be using throughout the presentation or recording. When you're recording, you have two options. You can record each slide per slide, like this, with a stop in the middle, so you can take a pause. Now, if you like to record from the beginning of the presentation all the way throughout the end, you just need to uncheck this, and then once you start recording, it will continue on and won't stop until you're done. For this purpose, we'll try it with slide per slide. Now, once you're ready to record, you just hit the record button here, and then you start doing your narration. And once you're done with the narration, you want to hit the stop recording button. And once you're done with this, you can go on to the next slide by hitting next. Now, if your slide happens to have transitions, and once you hit record, the button down here that usually says stop will say next animation. And what happens is the animation is timed to what you're saying. So when you're ready to have the transition to appear during your narration, you just click on a button and transition will appear. And you keep on doing that until all the transitions are done. And once they're done, the stop button will appear. And then you hit stop, and the recording is finished. Now, you can always use the previous and next button to move back and forth if you want to go back and forth in the slide. Now, one thing is, if you make a mistake in any of these slides, once you hit record, and then you're talking through and you make a mistake, and you want to re-record it, you just hit record again, and that will erase what you did before, and it'll start fresh. So you can start recording a new narration on that slide. Now, if you like to play back of what you recorded, you can always hit the play button and listen to what you did before. Now, typically, it's a good idea, if this is the first time you're doing a recording, and you're using this program, is to record one slide, slide number 1. Record it and hit play, and make sure that the microphone it's a good level. It's not blowing out or it's too loud and you'll hear a lot of static or anything like that. One trick I can give you is that if the audio is too loud, you can always grab the microphone on your headset and kind of move it away further from your mouth, and that usually will make it sound a little bit better. Now, once you're done with your audio narration on your PowerPoint slide using this program, you just need to hit OK. Once you click OK, it'll take you back into the PowerPoint program. And all you need to do is go up to the top and click Save. Now, what this does is if you look at the location where your PowerPoint is stored on the Windows, you will find your PowerPoint, but you'll also find that folder has been created. If you look inside the folder under Audio, you see a bunch of MP3 files. The MP3 files is actually your audio recording. So this is one way you can be sure that the program picked up your audio. Now, if you're doing this by yourself on your own computer and you want to send eCampus the files so we can process and publish it and put it on the server so you can load it up on Blackboard, what you need to do is you need to send us these two files. You need to send us the PowerPoint file, and you also need to send us the folder. You can burn all those on a CD and mail us through Campus Mail, and we'll get it up there for you. One note is to make is that when you're recording in Adobe Presenter and you have a lot of pictures in your PowerPoint slide and they haven't been optimized for for the web, basically what you did is you took it with a digital camera and you dragged it in. Adobe Presenter is going to take a while to process them, so you might get a little bit of lag and wait time. Now, if you want to make it go faster, you can optimize the images, down to the web spec, and it'll run faster. You also can always send us the PowerPoint to eCampus, and we're more than happy to help you optimize it for you and send it back to you. All right, I hope that was helpful. This is Victor Yee, and I hope that showed you a little bit more about Adobe Presenter.